So in cases where, you know, black families are split up more often statistically, this would have more to do with black men than white men. This isn't even a white issue if you want to look at statistics. Same with white men being imprisoned. Black people are imprisoned more often in America than white people. In these cases, I think that it's more important to hear what black MGTOW has to say than what white MGTOW has to say. Like, BIGJXXX.
I forgot to include something, so let me just do a little prologue. Yes, let me add a little prologue to this. I want y'all to watch to the end of this video because I gotta address a certain someone, and it's about the word loyalty. And this is really about loyalty here. And I want you to pay close attention to what I'm about to say at the end. So stay to at the end of this video. Oh, and by the way, this channel and this video does not condone or support racism, misogyny, sexism, or any of these stupid isms in the world. Anyway, carry on. Back to y'all's regular presentation. Greetings and salutations. I'm gonna be very, very petty with this video because we got a guy who's a fake Indian wannabe who makes up lies and makes up statements about a lot of things. So he said something on Johnny Analyst's channel that needs to be revisited.
I didn't say white. If I said white one, I would have definitely been in trouble. That was white woman. That said Spanish woman. And your man's a fucking liar. You listen to the clip. I ain't say nothing about black women. He's saying I said because black women get abortions. I ain't even say that shit.
Not quite. No, you didn't say black women, but you did one thing in comparison to black women.
Spanish women, they taste like milk. You want to know why?
Man,
they do not get abortions. They do not get abortions. That's why it tastes.
In comparison to whom? Blue Dashiki, Brian XXX, Brian triple whatever you call yourself. In comparison to whom?
A lot of Spanish women saying that that black man is everything. My boy, he messed with a Mexican woman, and she's crazy over him, right? And I told you about her cousin left her husband for a dude in Compton who was his pants off his ass. They have an aunt that's 72. All she talk about is getting her Negro. She want her Negro. Black men are like drugs to other women. They get a certain black dude, that nigga's a drug.
A drug, you say, right? Well, if you've been around a lot of these women and they worship at your feet, how come you ran from New York and went down south? Have you caught up with anybody? We want to know.
Just watch. I'm telling you, when my nephew was dating that Puerto Rican girl, and he was out running the streets, she was trying to drag him in the house, beating on him, dragging him. And he said, "What if I die?" She said, "I'm gonna jump in the grave with you." I said, "Holy shit." And the woman from Poland told my boy, I worship you, then I worship God." I said, "God damn."
This black be good, that black
but I don't think it's good for us. Dog, I think nigga, we need to look, man. We need to cut back on some of this black killer. Hey, put niggas in their graves and shit at 55 years old.
In a way, you was making comparisons, especially when Latino women are coupling with black men. You talk so highly of them, and then something else you said right after this, you went dark, and then Rude Imp was on the panel, and Rude Imp was talking about black women, and you was on the panel. Maybe if Reg needs a Hootie needs to take that video off private.
Man, this motherfuckers are the garbage race. They have no origin, no history. You can't name one Hispanic intellectual.
Whoa! Wait a minute. I'm confused, Brian. You said Latino women, Latinas taste like milk. You gave them high praise because their certain body part tastes like milk, but now you're saying that they are a trash race. Houseway, and no. Can we play back what you say?
Fish women, they taste like milk. You want to know why?
Man,
They do not get abortions. They do not get abortions. And if they send their garbage up here, what the fuck is he? He must be garbage too. And let me tell you something about the mother. I deal with them all the time. Get with a black man is not beneath them. They tell me straight up, we are an upgrade to them motherfuckers. But you'd rather fight me trying to say black men are great.
Wrong. No. People are fighting you. Well, me right now at this moment. Because you are an embarrassment. The things you said is a detriment. Let me say it again. A detriment. The black men online. You the weakest link. Trying to be the defender of the African American male.
That Polish woman told my friend, I worship God and I worship you. I go at my fucking feet. Even here, we are an upgrade. One of those fucking countries.
Since you said that you are an upgrade, explain something. Why are you making stupid comments like who wants to bet Reg has a heart on? How is that an upgrade? Can you tell me?
Only black women think we're a downgrade to the fucking white man.
Wrong again. Black women don't think black men are a downgrade. It's your words, your shame, blame, and yes, explain. Whining on the internet for the past 12 years make y'all's image a downgrade compared to other groups of men. That's the problem. Black women did not downgrade black men. Black men did it himself. Now go smoke that in your pipe.
I wish I was on that fucking panel. I would have tore that mixed rotten race bastard to fucking shreds.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Yeah, whatever, man. You ain't gonna bust a grape in a food fight. You're not an intellectual. Your jokes are lame. And your talking points is pathetic. Right. It's very small, tiny. You are a small man with a little, whose intellect, or should I say, your IQ is that of a fruit fly. A fruit fly, I should say. But anyway.
But niggas rather fight me, argue with me. That's why I'm taking a break from this shit.
Not only you should take a break. No, scratch that, scratch that, scratch that. I think you should take a break forever. And since that's not going to happen, no, that's unrealistic. What also unrealistic you should do is be a man, stop being a child, an overgrown, big fat child. See, black men has an image to protect, and being the stereotypical Negro whose mindset is on small, insignificant things like how you are doing, you will never grow up. Blue Dashiki, you will never, never, ever grow up.
That's right. They can't tell me no origin of a motherfucking Hispanic country. They are bastard children of everybody, all the mixed semen. I don't want to hear that shit. Black men are a fucking upgrade. Like I said, can't nobody name a Hispanic intellectual at all, or a fucking Arab at all.
Yeah.
This is the reason why our education system needs to be revamped. Listen to this racist diatribe from this dredge of society. Let's name Latino, Hispanic intellectuals. Carlos Vance Ferreira, philosopher. Jose Munez, who's in BIMES in agriculture. George Juan, who in geology discovered that the world is not flat. Anybody that goes to that channel over there by Hootie will understand that he believes the world is flat. Anyway, for you conspiracy theorists over there, Francisco Chavarro, who's a historian and an intellectual in South America. Oh, and let me talk about the Arab intellectuals because of the racism by the Blue Dashiki and his racism. Moses bin Mariman, who wrote the book called The God of the Complex. Al Bafani, an astrologer who even in the 12th century said that the earth revolved around the sun 65 days in a year in an orbit around the sun. And then we got the last person, Al-Bafar, who I hope I'm pronouncing the names, scientist, and is one of the fathers of pharmacy. Anyway, let's continue.
But that's why I don't get this problem in the street because I know I have knowledge itself. I know they're gonna record this. Whoever them, my stalking all them, record this. Cause I big up black men. You fucking hate me. We're not a downgrade. We're a fucking upgrade.
You're hated because you are a person who makes light of knowledge. You are hated because you make everything into a mockery. History, politics, science, whatever the case may be, should not be made a mockery, especially as a people who have been historically been maligned and marginalized throughout for the past half of a millennia. That's 500 years, yo. Should not be thought of as a joke for a clown show. And the only reason why you, yes, you, it decided to hide behind the idea you trying to make black men, the image of the black man look good, you do it by trying to put down other races of men. And I want y'all to understand what I'm about to say here. Understand that he's not talking about white European men. No. He's trying to put down Hispanic men and that of the Arab race. Now, who works for white supremacy now? We gotta start asking that question. You see, you black YouTube, especially those in the black manosphere and those who are these black misogynistic crowd, they can't talk about their own greatness without putting down black women down, white people down, Hispanic people down, any other group other than black male that rather put down. That's no way to have leadership. But anyway, if you're gonna be taken seriously, you have to be you gotta do your due diligence in researching and what you are talking about. Now, this is to Don Gordito. Don, this is your friend, the Blue Dashiki, talking, right? You hear your friend. I want you to understand something. I understand that you put a bounty on me. I want you to understand something. Remember in the 90s, the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, they always had some infomercial that says, buy one, you get the other one for free, or buy two for the price of one, or any of those type of combinations. I want you to understand by what you said, right? I really want you to fully understand about what I'm saying. Like, share, subscribe, and this will be continued to another video about black conservatives and their silence about GOP run cities. Big J out.